In just 2 minutes, the lights will dim for the start of our show. Kindly take your seats now to avoid any possible accident. Thank you.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside.
Our guest is John Harris, producer, president, and boss of Ice Capades, the fabulous Ice Capades, opening up its 18th edition at Madison Square Garden this Wednesday night, which is now, since it's now Tuesday, John Harris, it's tomorrow night you're opening up at Madison Square Garden. Apropos of that, John Harris, why you haven't built the show around a star like Sonia Henney and the others that you've had, why now it's more of a show rather than starring, one person?
Well, I think perhaps the answer is that for a show to continue 8 years, it must contain enough variety. It must have enough to appeal to everyone. And you can't have that in one person. That's not possible. We set up our numbers, so you can just see those production numbers. Each of those numbers are completely different, one from the other. You might not like a Salute to Gershwin, but you might be very fond of Carmen. You might like Madame Butterfly much better than Tchaikovsky and Nutcracker Suite. There's a great deal of children, 203 years of age. But the same rule, the same likes of music and so on, is the same likes of particular types of skaters. Therefore, we have the best, the champions.
Well, how often do new people join the cast?
When you say new people, the ballet, Dan Cupid takes about 25% of a year from us. So that means about 25% girls joining us, and boys likewise with the Army. In your principals, I have people who have been with me since the first day we started, 18 years ago. The conductor of the orchestra has been 18 years. The production coordinators who teach the skating have been with us 18 years, Dacian Stewart. Bobby Speck has been with us 15 years. He's the leading man of the show. Then you have the new champions as they win, and they're of the type that we want, such as Ronnie Robinson, who's without a question the world's greatest skater. We keep him now, his second year. He's playing, incidentally, as comedian in the Carmen number, which we're presenting at Madison. Bill Smoothies have been with us for 15 years, and he, incidentally, is 64, and she is 60. They're still skating. So, the amazing part of skaters, particularly the ballet, is they're like people who take up piano. They took it up because they wanted to, because they enjoyed it. They take up skating because they want to skate. We come into a city and have auditions. The kids come down and try out for us. We like them. We take them along right from the town, travel with us. And the reason they say, why do your kids smile so much? Why do they seem to enjoy themselves? The answer is they do, and the only thing they're afraid of is we'll discover they like it so much and they really shouldn't be paid.
Because they'd like to be doing it anyway.
Well, they would do it anyway.
In Rockridge time, though, that a girl, for instance, in the ballet, stays with you in the Ice Capades.
I would say the average would be about 3 years, although we have some, I think about 3 have been with us for 10 years. And of course they started very, very young.
Yeah. Now, is the important thing, John Harris, when you audition skaters in different cities, when you move?
At one point, while we pull off all of the scenes, so we travel in 14 cars, special train, because of the size of the show. So you would imagine, then we walk into a building, it would almost be the same as walking into a theater without any curtains or any lights, anything at all except the floor, stage. We must bring everything in. In a place like Madison Square Garden, they're much better equipped.
How much money does it cost to produce this Ice Capade?
This show is over $1 million. The first show was $27,000. We have no number that costs as little as $27,000.
I've got a program right here of the show coming up. Some of the numbers, and it's fantastic. If you just read the numbers and don't realize that this is going to be on ice, you wonder how it's possible. Madame Butterfly.
Well,
Madame Butterfly on ice?
Madame Butterfly, well, it's been so long since it was first written, back in 1904, I believe, that really one that all should be kept on ice.
With singing or without?
With voice, of course.
Singing and skating to Madame Butterfly.
Almost as they would do it in the ballet, of course,
Yeah,
with the voices.
Another opera, one of my favorites, Carmen.
Carmen is...
Choreography, by Jose Greco?
Well, when we start for a number, we use Milton Cross to do the narration. Milton Cross says that these music was written as if it were almost written for skating itself, that particular medium, because of its force and its drive. We use Greco because, to our mind, Greco is the top. He did incidentally, this is the first production he has ever done for anyone. Outside of the picture 80 Days Around the World and his own ballet troupe, The Travels, it's the first that he did. It was a brand new medium for him, but he's a very ambitious man. He liked the idea of going on ice, and on he went with his spiked shoes and said if I had more time I'd like to skate. But he did a very fine job for us. Our thought is that the shows are made up of great talent, beautiful costumes, wonderful colored lights, and music.
Music, the Nutcracker Suite, as interpreted in Walt Disney's Fantasia. You have that.
We adapted both ideas. The Fantasia presentation of Disney, which is the more modern presentation of Gorchakowski's Nutcracker Suite. We believe that that type of music is more modern, actually, than the moderns.
And Jet, 300 minutes, Hollywood to Broadway. What's that?
Each year we do a precision number in the show. Each year we try to establish characters. This year it was decided that the pilots and the Hollywood stars would make a very good number. So we tied in with Douglas. We have an 1850 C8 they built for us. And the number is based on the first flight from Hollywood to Broadway. So the whole number it's a precision skating number.
And a salute to George Gershwin. Music.
That is the concert idea. We're doing 15 of his numbers in that particular number. 15 of his hit numbers. The greatest we played. A salute to him, of course, again, music.